Select the one sentence that best meets the requirements of standard written English. A. Looking at the after effects of the Brexit vote, the island of Ireland is going to reunify soon due to the current geopolitical situation. This choice uses the future is going to, which is appropriate considering we're talking about a future event. Ireland hasn't yet reunified, but it is going to. As there don't seem to be any problems with this choice, it's likely our answer, but we can take a look at the rest of our choices just to be sure. B. Looking at the after effects of the Brexit vote, the island of Ireland will reunify soon due to the current geopolitical situation. This choice also uses the future tense, will reunify. What's the difference between will and is going to, and more importantly, which is correct? Like so many things in English, these two concepts are very similar but with a subtle difference. Although they're more or less used interchangeably in speech, in formal written English, is going to is used when making a prediction based on evidence, while will is used when making a prediction without evidence. For example, you can look at a dark sky and say, it is going to rain, as there is ample evidence that this is true. In contrast, we'd say, tomorrow it will rain, as we don't have enough evidence yet to prove it at the time of making the statement. Taking this into the context of our sentence, we can see that there's evidence for this prediction. Looking at the after effects of the Brexit vote tells us that Ireland has reason to reunify. This being the case, we can see that between these two choices, A is going to is the superior choice, and we can now mark choice B off as we take a look at our remaining options. C. Looking at the after effects of the Brexit vote, the island of Ireland is going to have been reunified soon due to the current geopolitical situation. This tense, the future perfect, is simply too roundabout and wordy to express this thought. This tense has its place and time to be used, but this is not one of them, as there's a much simpler and more straightforward way of expressing this thought. This choice can be marked as incorrect. And D. Looking at the after effects of the Brexit vote, the island of Ireland is reunifying soon due to the current geopolitical situation. This choice is written in the present continuous tense, is reunifying, which isn't the best way to express this thought. Although the present continuous can sometimes be used for events happening in the near future, is going to is still the superior choice as again it's based on evidence. To match the timing and tone of this event, it's better to have something in the future tense. This being the case, we can mark this choice off and mark our original answer, choice A, as our final answer.